let's go to... Alright, is anyone itching to go? Okay, Keyanthi, alright.
I feel like
Party time?
Keyanthi needs some help.
We all need a little help.
We all need a little fifth.
Fine.
Here's a duck.
So
Aww.
back in the forest, you are squaring off against Thranion, your eldest brother. He tucks his helmet under his arm, and the Orgelia eye is nearly glowing in the moonlight. Square on you as he says, "What's going to be?"
Can you remind the Kristen what he suggested for me to do? You can, what happened? I forgot. I just got mad at him.
Go quietly or your boyfriend dies. Gonna assume that's the context.
He's out of the forest. He's basically saying, "Come with us, or we'll hurt Eravan."
That's rude.
Yes.
like
His
that.
witch friend, you can see her. She's a slender elfin woman with dark skin and ebony hair. She has basically Eravan like manacles and like hog-tied to a broomstick. And you see her touch the manacles as this like faint like spell goes over the manacles. And she just waits essentially for Thranion to initiate the next step. So it's up to the balls in your court.
Oh boy.
He's being
Thank
rude,
you
so
for
obviously
that.
he
Look over
is
here.
just like his brother, and he tried rolling for politeness and it didn't work out.
Probably not. No. I doubt he ever tries to roll for politeness. Just the other direction. Okay. Alright, so Keyanthi is... I think she hasn't even had a chance to speak yet. She's just kind of gone, you know? Dumbfounded. Gosh, okay. So, Keyanthi doesn't want to do anything, of course. That'd be silly. And she sees Eravan stuck there, and is just like... Just feels so bad, you know? She'll look back at Thranion and just be like... I guess we're gonna stall for time. She's like, how long have you been... She's stumbling for words. How long have you been... She can't think of what to say. I think she's stumped.
Oh. How long have I been watching you?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, something like that. He kind of looks up and thinks. He taps his helmet and hesitates. I had your tail all the way back in Gundrick.
All the
Which
color leaves Keanthi's face.
I believe you're a little...
That was a long time ago.
yeah. Yes, there were 2 men I sent after you.
So those were your friends. I should have known.
Well, Kevin and Edward usually do pretty well. But they've been bumbling as of late.
Keanthi again looks at Eravan and is just like racked with guilt again. And she's just like, where exactly do you need me to go?
Why, I'm taking you back to the family. Back across the border. And then he motions for you to walk. Like, let's move.
What about him? She juts her head at Eravan. Is he coming with us, or will you let him go?
And
He has no
then
part in this.
you see the witch. She kind of looks at Eravan's fingers and pulls off his ring. Like the family crest ring. And she says, Thranion, you should look at this. She throws it over at Thranion, and he just catches it, doesn't even look, turns it over.
That's
to
really
look at it in his
cool. I
hands.
mean,
turns it over
everyone
in his hands.
everyone in Keanthi's family is cool except for Keyanthi and maybe Order.
Yeah. He says, well, we have a Meliomne on us. You see his fingers like wrap around the ring. grandfather will be pleased I found this little prize. He pockets the family ring. I suppose you don't know, do you?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
He's like, I suppose you don't know the significance of the Miliamne, do you?
Do I do a history check? Do I know?
Yeah, you can do a history check, sure.
Why not? Oh, I forgot my dice. Hold up for 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, 1.5 seconds, 6 seconds.
Should you go back and
What?
forward
Okay.
in time?
Oh gosh. Math 11.
Yeah, you think, and you were very sure you have no idea.
Yay! Good. Okay.
You're like,
All I really know is the things he told me about his father and all that other stuff. Okay, great. Grand. Okay, well, the Keyanthi is not going to dignify that with a response because she knows if she opens her mouth, nonsense will fall out. And that's not the look she wants to have in front of her bit older evil brother. And
just go on.
No, you.
Okay. He says, I suppose you don't. Lynn and Mother were always so keen on protecting you. And he says, I'll tell you as soon as we start walking. And he says, we'll bring your little friend too.
Well,
And,
Keyanthi,
You start walking behind him.
hold on. I want to say there. Yeah, so Keyanthi just finally, looks back at Eravan again and just like, but she also remembers, what Tarina liked to say, buddy system. So she's going to just, leave her battle stance that she's been keeping up with and just kind of like, drop her guard. And she won't look ahead, but she's gonna look more at the ground, but she'll start walking with Thranion.
Mm-hmm. And, so you start walking, and then Thranion waits for you to pass him, and he takes the back. So, that is the witch, Eravan, you, and Thranion. And you hear the witch say, should we manacle her? And Thranion says, there's no need.
Jeez, Thranion.
She's got Keyanthi does that little anime hand grip, or, their sound of leather. She's like, oh.
Yeah.
She knows he's right, that she will not try anything, and she's just like, I'm so mad at myself.
And he pulls out the family crest that Eravan had before. And then Thranion says, Evelios Meliamne is your Thander or Gilia's brother.
Okay.
Wait.
Jaw
What?
drop. You can't keep doing this.
Yeah.
What the heck?
So,
Can't keep
you
doing that.
are related to Tarina and Eravan, 5 generations back, and you can genetically breed without having any weird babies. I checked.
Oh, well, good thing you checked
Just
that.
so you
I'm
know
gonna.
that no one is like, you should be Eravan and Keyanthi. They're like, they're 5 generations genetically.
All right. Okay. Okay. Gosh. Obviously, Keyanthe's just like, well, it's fine by 5 generations in her brain. She doesn't know who an Meliamne is, but she knows this fact.
Do you know how many centuries have to pass at that point? I
Elves?
don't know you people. I never have.
Countless. They're all royals anyway, or at least nobility.
I was just a twinkle in the Fae.
So, like, technically,
I am a
Eravan's
frog
like
under
your
a rock.
great uncle.
Okay, got it. Sweet. I'm gonna marry my cousin. Let's go.
Let's go.
That's how royalty does it.
Yeah, I gotta preserve that bloodline.
Focusing. Okay, I should probably react to the news, Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well then,
Oh,
yes.
Bro.
Like, hey, I'll be like, she doesn't probably
Bro?
even stop walking and just kind of look at Thranion and it's like, you mean there's more?
Is there more of us?
There's
oh yes,
more?
our family is quite extensive.
Naturally it is. Can't wait to have more siblings that disappoint me, she says, and she keeps walking. Keyanthi is just like, oh, I felt that. Oh, I'm gonna keep walking. Hopefully, he doesn't kill me right now.
Oh man, Eravan is rubbing off on you. I like it.
Yeah.
I feel like there's just something underneath it. Keyanthi just needs to let free, you know?
Yeah. He just lets that slide, and it's like, well, if family lines aside, the boy is quite smitten with you.
That's none of your business. Stay out of my room. Sorry. I'll be
Perhaps a political marriage be arranged between the two of you. That is, if grandfather and Avelios could stand each other.
So it's a...
And he makes a power move and like picks up Eravan by the hair just to kind of look at him, and then drops his head.
Ow.
So rude.
Yeah. So yeah.
Alright, well, Keyanthi wants to ask, so it sounds like their relationship, sounds like grandfather and, well, his family aren't very close then.
Looks up. No, I suppose not.
So what do you want to gain from all this?
Alright. Well, there's a moment where he says to you, you do realize that grandfather is a dragon, right?
Keyanthi just kind of like frowns at him like, I'm not stupid.
Duh.
So he just goes, well, what do you suppose his horde is?
Evil children?
Is that what he said?
No!
Say it! Say it! Don't flinch, coward! Say it! Speak with your heart!
Keyanthi couldn't.
You can do it with Eravan! You can speak with your heart with your family!
Oh, she could not do it with Eravan. That's just how this problem began, frankly. Alright, do I have to guess?
I mean, you could stay silent and he'll take that as an answer.
Buttons.
I feel like I sound cooler if I don't speak, so let's
Okay,
just,
yeah.
you know.
So,
Teeny babies.
so you just sit in silence, and Thran takes in this deep breath, and eventually he says, "It's us." His offspring. And he gets up close to you, just to invade your space. Don't you understand? He's never going to let us go.
Monk chop. Sorry.
And then he just keeps eye contact.
Okay, well, Kayanthi's staring right back. Can I roll for intimidation?
Yeah, you can roll for intimidation. Sure.
Yeah, let's try it, girl. You
What kind
try
of
it
video are we
out.
looking at?
Oh, okay, let's see what happens.
I scared of you.
7.
Great.
Okay, so you're a little scary.
You did
Is it?
And then he leans in closely to your ear and says, the question to ask yourself now, Julith, is how many people are going to die before you come home?
Damn. Okay, we can't keep walking. Wait, who do you call her? Keyanthi or Julie?
Julith.
Yeah, alright, I just wanted to double check.
Yeah, so you keep walking.
Yeah, girl, we walking.
And I feel like it's a good time to...
Oh, wait. Can I,
Yeah.
can I do, like, the bracelet squeeze?
Yeah,
Will he
slide ahead.
notice?
Slide
Can I
ahead
roll
and kind
to
of like
stealthily squeeze bracelet?
hit the bracelet.
Side ahead? Okay. Oh, God.
Bracelet
Come on,
pooping.
man. Can't I have one nice thing?
I just like to fidget, okay? That's
I
what's
rolled
funny.
a 11. This is not good.
Stun him. Just stun him.
Sprint.
That's enough.
Huh? I will...
Sorry.
I rolled to see if he's paying attention. He is not. He is not paying
Good. He
attention.
had his dramatic moment. I'm gonna strut
well, here,
dramatically.
staring at
I'm
him.
like, please,
You got a lot. You got some sleeves.
So yeah, while you do that, all the bracelets start to react. But we're gonna go back in time because this is all in real time.
Good.
We'll go to Luna and Geleach.
Okay. Do we still have 2 points of exhaustion, or is it down to 1 because we took a power nap?
You can have 1, sure.
Okay.
Stress nap.
Stress
Good.
nap. You wake
Yeah.
up, and the
Yeah,
two of you
stress
are sitting underneath the starry sky, cuddling close for warmth, and out of pure exhaustion. Visions of your past lives course through your minds as you attempt to sort through it all in one sitting. Geleach quietly rests next to you and smiles his shy little grin. And you see him. You know him well enough to know he's going to ask like some uncomfortable for him to ask because he has a nervous tick, probably like twiddles his thumbs or pokes the ground or something. And he asks you, "So, are you gonna stay this time?"
I don't think I can for long. I need to help Ellie.
There's just this kind of
She's-
long pause, and he just nods. Yeah. Okay. He reaches over and holds your hand, looks you away, and says, "Okay. I mean, I don't want you to go, but if you feel like you need to go, you could go."
I will come back though.
Oh, I'll hold you to it. I also think that, to be honest, I think you should go. I mean, I think the person out of everyone, I understand your curse because I was someone who had it before. But I mean,
True.
I think you're on the right path to figuring out how to eventually wear it out. I mean, being this paladin and growing in your own strength in that way, I think you can do it. I think it's the right path.
Yeah, me too.
And he pulls out a little blue sock and he says, "I have one last thing to give you," and he hands you the sock. And you go through it, the little blue sock, and you recognize it. It's the sock you wore from your nightly romantic escapade. Inside there's a hair ribbon, a little bracelet, and this earring that had like gone astray that you thought you lost a long time ago. And at the bottom there's this like silver ring with gold filigree and a yellow gemstone. It falls out into your hand, and he says, "I wanted this to be a little more." He sits up and goes on one knee and holds your hand and says, "Luna, you are my breath and life. You are the only person I've ever really wanted to be with, and I want to spend the rest of my life
She just
with..."
blurts out, "Yes!" Wait, sorry, go on.
Oh, okay.
Give me that.
I was going to promise to share my snacks too because I made that promise a long time ago.
Gives the ring
so-
back. All right, gotta promise. Gotta make sure to lock this good stuff in. The snacks are coming.
Okay, so Luna, will you be the honor of being my wife?
Yes, again.
Great. Here I have my own ring. So he hands you his ring. It's a thicker band, It has gold and silver embellishments that scroll together, and then there's a single band of yellow gemstone going around it. So you exchange rings.
Oh. Does the gold bother me at all?
There's
the silver?
not enough of it. Like yours, on the inside, it's silver metal. It's not exactly silver. It's probably platinum.
Yeah.
Even better.
So like the interior of the ring is platinum, that part that touches your skin, and then on the outside there's this gold filigree. I would say it's not enough to bother you.
I actually does like recognize the stone, like just at least the reflections on it. Like, wait, I remember like when we found this.
Yeah, we were maybe 8 or 7 or something.
I was thinking 8. Maybe I was 8, you were 7. Like, yeah.
Something like that. I remember you really liked it, so I kept it all this time. And I had it in the cabinet for a while, and with my other things. And turns out it's actually citrate and not just some quartz. And now it matches your outfit. Seems like
You match us. Don't ever change.
Yeah. Never change. This is my aesthetic forever.
you can never change.
I'll always give you a yellow scarf or a yellow hat or something. Just please don't ever change your color wardrobe. Sorry.
So where'd you get these rings?
Oh, well, I am trying to make them on my own. But my first sale, I got some platinum and some gold. And I took the coins and I melted them down and had the rings made. I wanted it to be symbolic of us starting our lives together and how you're a priority.
Big hugs.
And you guys just embraced for a long time. That lover's embrace that you sort of breathe each other in and feel his heartbeat, and just that warm, fuzzy feeling overcomes both.
Get 20% more XP for the next little while.
Yeah, lover's embrace. Buff. And
It's like guidance. D4 to every roll.
So then, after the two of you, after a comfortable time, release the embrace. And Geleach makes this joke. He's just like, so, do you remember what your sword does?
I don't.
You hold up your rapier.
I toss it out of my hand.
I'll give you this stats. This rapier is exquisitely crafted. The handguard is reminiscent of the daffodil petals, and the hilt has a motif of intertwining leaves and vines. There is a soft yellow glow to it as you hold it in your hand. The +1 rapier has 10 charges. You can cast Druidcraft with 1 charge, Speak with Animals for 2 charges, or 4 charges of Animal Messenger, and 5 charge for Dominate Beast. And then you reroll them at dawn to see how many charges you regain. If you roll 1, it can break. It can break, and if it does break, you have to go to a specialist to get it repaired.
Okay.
So as Linnea, you remember getting it. Like, it's kind of fuzzy memories. Like, parts of her life you remember really well, but other parts not so well. But you remember getting this rapier commissioned because you're just surrounded by animals but couldn't talk to them, so
I was a loser.
you just had it made to deal
Among
with the
rangers.
animals. And you see Geleach kind of shiver as it's really, really cold, really early winter breeze comes in.
Yeah.
And yeah, so do you want to go home?
Yeah. Who's gonna tell my dad? You or me?
And he's like, oh, well, you see him have this really slight grin. I could actually get past the paywall in a couple months. I just want to see our dad squirm for a bit. Yeah, I got a real nice commission. There's this rich family in the northeastern Elven Principalities. I just have a few payments coming in.
Okay. So, are we telling him now? Or?
Well, I thought it's better to see what you wanted to deal with.
It's better to ask forgiveness than to it's better to beg forgiveness than to ask for permission.
It's true. But, I mean, that's still applicable now.
I mean, if we're gonna go... Oh, no, you don't have to bear it right away. Whenever you're ready, it's fine. I'm indifferent, whatever you want.
I don't know either. I hadn't thought about it in a while. But
Well, I mean, whatever. I mean, I waited my whole life for you. I can wait a bit longer.
if our memories are correct, it sounds like you waited a lot longer than that. But
let's just put it off. I'd rather avoid confrontation. I mean, unless you really want to stick it to the man. No.
I mean, the ring is really pretty, and if I wear it, like, they'll notice eventually.
Well, he looks at. Well, your mother will notice right away.
Yes. She probably already knows.
She probably already knows. And he looks over at this like squirrel or little animal, and a possum,
A bird.
some nocturnal animal.
And a possum! Yes! I love the possums.
So, well, let's go somewhere else warm. And he whistles, and Koo kind of pops up and bounds back over. He was doing dog stuff. So you saddle up and ride. Gonna ride off. Alright, next we are gonna go to Ellie.
I think it's time for everyone to go grab a snack. Snack time.
Only snacks, no other break.
Only snacks, no peeing. No, I'm gonna go grab a snack. I'll be back.
Are you gonna check?
I mean, I can't really come check, so honor system.
My favorite character. Honor system.
Awesome. Everything is great. Everything's grand.
Yeah, so Ellie, you're back at the Arnold estate.
We got comfort from a mom.
Yeah. Jade went to the kitchen to brew herself some nice tea and then settle down with a book. And the house is yours.
Yeah, I just pretty much went up to the second floor, or just like found one of the bedrooms and like just been hugging, just like holding long order, and then I just kind of dump him like, finally, why are there so many rooms? and then I was like, and then I just like kind of.
So do you dump him on the floor or somewhere else?
I dump him as much as I can on like a bed.
Okay. We'll see how well he gets onto the bed. Oh yeah, you get one leg kind of up and he just, gets on there.
And I look at him like all like passed out, and I'm like, you know, he's never said why he's bald. We could fix that. And I'll look for some sort of like ink or paint, and then I am just going to scribble in some hair for him and a nice little mustache.
Yes, do an investigation check to find writing instruments and ink.
Come on, duck dice. Aw, that was so close to being good. That's a 9.
Okay, it takes you a little bit of time. You have to go through all the hall closets, and eventually you wind up going downstairs and asking Jade where you can find some paint or something. And she goes, oh, okay, and she takes you to the hall closet, and then there's this box labeled Luna's art supplies, and inside it's like some old paint. And so you say thank you, and you go upstairs. So now you
Thanks, Jade.
You go upstairs to work on your masterpiece. So you need to make a I guess it would be performance or dexterity
Or
check. Are you going more for stealth or artistry?
Artistry.
Okay, performance. And then I will roll his perception at disadvantage because he's drunk.
Ah, so bad. I'm rolling so bad. I don't. Alright, that's that's an 8.
Okay. So, he rolls over and you, like, try a classic game of you trying to, like, paint here a little, and he rolls over to one side and then the other side, and then rolls to the other side.
You're ruining my art.
Okay.
Cultureless fool!
Making a perception check.
Slap him with your brush. Stop it.
Perception check. Yeah, he's like a really perceptive drunk. I always roll pretty high for him. He got a 15 even with disadvantage. And he's like, without even opening his eyes, he's like, why are you trying to paint on me?
Good reason.
I lean in really close and I'm like, this is art. This is a performance piece. Accept it.
Make a persuasion check
What paint?
with advantage because he is drunk.
Okay. Come on. Oh, okay. There we go. That's a 19 for me.
Oh, okay, so he like opens one eye and sits up. Oh. Okay, I mean that checks. Yeah, it sounds cool.
Yeah, that tracks, yeah.
That's cool. And so,
Yeah, as I'm like
No.
painting, I'm like, you're already beautiful. I'm making you more beautiful.
oh, Ellie, you think I'm beautiful? That's so nice. Oh, you're a nice Ellie.
Pet.
Yeah, pat. Oh, I got paint on me. And paint it back in.
You're patting his face. Oh, fingerprints. Okay.
any paint can be finger paint.
How to brushes? Well, it's okay. You always have
Alright.
these special 10.
Make another performance check for art.
Okay, come on. This time, it's gotta be good. I've gotta do it for my art. Whoa! This is a performance?
Yeah.
That's a 21.
Okay, so you
Masterpiece.
paint whatever you want
beautiful.
on his bald head as a canvas.
Okay.
Pretty reasonably well.
Yeah,
He looks like one of those gentlemen, like for the old-fashioned weightlifter. He's got the swirly and like he's got like a...
No, like I go like all out on like his like bangs and like his like sideburns, and he has like a cool like mustache, and then as it gets closer to the crown of his head, I get distracted and start drawing like a face. So like on the back of his head, there's like a little like kind of like a happy face with a bunch of colors in it. So from the front, he looks normal. From behind, there's a weird face there. That is my expression.
Oh yeah. He falls back asleep about halfway through what you're doing. And he, like someone who can fall asleep in any position, so he's sitting up and like he's out. So you like look at him and lift his face a little. He's still out. And you go, yes.
This is perfect. What do you guys think? And I like turn to my spirits.
They're happy because you're happy.
Mm-hmm.
Up there is more. He's more into it than you thought he'd be.
Oh. Usually you're pretty quiet, but I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, he likes the mustache.
Oh, Alright, well, now that that's handled, I'm just like, well, I guess I'll see what everyone else is if they're still partying.
Yeah.
I don't know how late Virkis likes to party.
So you go downstairs and you can smell like a really nice pot of tea brewing. You come over to the window and Jade is has finished drinking her spot of tea, and she says, "Oh, hi, Ellie," and you're about to start a conversation when this owl flutters into her windowsill, and she just goes, "Oh, excuse me." She goes to open her window, and this owl kind of hops inside.